So just wrapping up, how long do you think you're all going to be sort of semi-quarantined or self-quarantined, the social distancing? How long does this go on for now for you? Because it's fine, you've been at home for a few weeks now, but you know, your beard's getting longer, you know, you don't get to see people. How does that go on?
Well, I think it will extend at least until my birthday, which is the 9th of April, and then there's Easter. So I expect my friends to set up some video conference also for that, like the one we're going to have tonight for another friend. Yeah, I know. But apart from this, it makes sense to look at the Hubei example. They're getting out of their quarantine now, and we're 30 days behind.
Right. Okay. So
that's the only data point we really have, and we can take as an example and as a guide.
Now, just the last question that I wanted to ask on this is, what is it like going shopping? So you go and buy groceries. Are people not fearful? Does any cough, is everyone keeping away from everybody? You know, because the human behavioral thing, you know, is obviously humans over-extrapolate everything. So what's it like when you just go out and do a normal chore?
In the first few days, there was a run on the supermarkets, and people just emptied everything and bought everything they could, imagining the war coming. Now it's got a lot better. People are getting used to it. Of course, you're allowed to go out and move around your place, and certainly for shopping, for food and medicines. When you get to a small food store, you wait outside. Really? And you just wait for one person to get in and out at a time. It's not so difficult. It's not freezing cold. We're not at -20 here, and we're not at +40. So it's fine. It's weird. Let me tell you, it's very weird.
Yeah, it's not Russia in the 1980s, but it feels like it's like rationing almost. But
it does feel as rationing, but it's not. I mean, there's food available, whatever you need, in whatever quantity you need.
Amazing. I mean, who'd have thought this, Giovanni, right? I mean, we all knew that the pandemic was one of the black swans, right? We all talked about it. But to live it, the really bizarre thing.
It's true. Although at the beginning of the year for the Outlook 2020, I wrote on a note for my colleagues, don't forget that a natural disaster, which is a pandemic, is a natural disaster in a way, is always the biggest reason for a market shock. But that's not because I was waiting for it. I do it every year. And it's wise to do it. No, nobody was thinking about it. Maybe Bill Gates was, and he's an outstanding brain, of course, and someone else. I was really impressed by the doctors and how early they saw this coming. So let's listen to them. Let's trust them when they talk. It's their job.
Yeah, it's a good proof of science over hubris. I mean, the science is what you need to follow here, and not the message from random people on Facebook. True. It's a really interesting thing, and I think the behavioralists are also important in this, because it is human behavior, after all, that will actually drive both the spread of the virus and the economic impact.
The psychological impact, yes, and behavioral, as you say, is very important as well. I'm a natural optimist, and I want to be an optimist also in this case. Despite the damage and the lives that have been lost, it will be a wasted opportunity if we as people and as a population don't grow better out of this. In terms of focusing on what's more important and taking care of ourselves, and again, doing the right things and understanding that some things are really a plus.
Giovanni, that's a perfect note to end it on. Listen, thank you so much for your time. And it's super interesting to hear because you're kind of ahead of the curve for the rest of us. And I think, your messaging about people understanding what it is, I think it's really important. So thank you for that. And thank you for everything. And don't get too bored in isolation. Have a few video conference calls with glasses of wine. You'll be fine.
I certainly do that. Thank you, Raoul.
Okay, my friend.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.